Hello, everybody, all my friends. Oh, what a smooth transition. What's up, peeps? Forgive my different setup here. I am in the City of Angels for these couple of days. Had to bring all my streamy stuff down here and get it working. Internet connection is significantly worse, so we'll see if that stays stable. But otherwise, I think this is all running okay. It says dropped frames detected. Probably due to the... I mean, I'm running 1,000 things right now. How we doing? How we all feeling? Friends and viewers alike. Everyone okay? It's a little warm today here in Los Angeles. How is it for everyone else? Don't need you anymore, Chrysanthemum. That's what that song's called, by the way. Feels good? I'll take good. Feeling good is a hot commodity these days, isn't it? And I will take it. So, those of you who've been sticking around the past couple of streams know we've been sort of messing around with this silly, kind of spooky beat, spooky tune, I've been calling it, that we've been messing around with. And I definitely want to continue that. That's going to be a priority with these streams, but I don't have a ton of time today, nor the typical setup. So I didn't want to move too far on that, especially if we're going to sing some stuff, because this is a bad room to be singing in. It's very bouncy. It's very loud, and being the weekend, we'll probably hear some fun stuff. But I still want to do something, and seeing as it is voting season coming up, I figured I would at least help inspire those perhaps who feel less than to maybe get out there and make it happen. No, to definitely get out there and make it happen. And I'm gonna release a little video on the channel that's just sort of like fun and empowering. So we're gonna work on that today. It's probably only going to be an hour and some change, but just gonna make some fun vibe today. And we'll get back to Bill Murray and to spooky skeletons and to haunted house high in the following week. I will get sweaty because I'm not turning the air conditioner on because it'll be loud. So forgive the glisten. Glad you're good in Denmark, Tor. Thanks for joining the Discord and a new Patreon member. I really appreciate that. That's a huge help. I can't thank you enough, Tor. Make sure I'm going to be adding a ton more to that soon. Make sure you check out the available rewards, and I'll be dumping a few things from higher tiers down to lower tiers because no one can afford a lot of stuff right now, but we can afford to vote, my friends. I'm also going to, well, I'll link it in the video once I make this into an actual video, but I'll list all the deadlines and stuff and places you can search to see if you are registered and register if you're not. But until then, we're going to make some fun beats, perhaps with a Z, perhaps not. I already went ahead and loaded a few sounds I want to mess with. It's going to be sort of a fly by the seat of our pants kind of thing. Y'all feel free to throw out whatever you're thinking. I have something kind of looming in my head, a little thing looming in my head. Also, my MIDI keyboard's over here. It's going to be not the best shot, but I'll try and spend as little time over there as possible. Okay. We've got some peeps. We got some peeps in here. Got 4 viewers. Let's just go ahead and hop in. Right on. Denmark is a place I've never been to. I really want to go, but travel seems pretty unlikely in the near future. Let's see. So what was stuck in my head? I had like a kind of thing in my head, so I wanted to mess with that a little bit. I just pulled some sounds that I've downloaded here and mess with, but we're going to add plenty more. 2 kick options, one with a little more attack on it, something subbier, 2 snares, a big ol' snappy snare, poppier snare, some shaker and hi-hats. That's all you need to get started. If I were a drummer, I think my kit would literally be a kick, snare, and hi-hat. I think that's all I would do. It's all I could probably pull off anyway. Toms are great, but not for what we're doing today. So let's get just a vibe of a tempo. That's kind of where I was sitting at in my head. Maybe we'll pump it up a little bit. Let's double that out. That kind of feels good to me. Roll it. Something like that, just to start. The key thing when beginning a project is to have no judgment, because the fun things, you can always change it. That's the great thing about recording in a DAW and not to tape. Digital versus the analog shiz. What's up, Graham? Welcome to the stream, my friend. I'm doing pretty good. I'm in LA this week, so sort of displaced for a second. Get some other stuff done, but I still wanted to stream. How you doing, friend? Need some extra notes in there to feel it. I might have to slow down a little bit. That kind of want that kick there too. How do you? It's a different keyboard. I wish I had all my stuff that I'm used to, man, but I can't bring everything back and forth every time, you know? It's a good problem to have. So let's see. I might need like a proper shaker in here too. That could be fun. We need a different sound there because that's a little too aggressive. We're going to start with it for now, though. Maybe different velocity. I think it needs to be a different sound, but we'll keep it for now. Let's also get both of our kicks rolling in here. Oops. Dang this keyboard. I hate it. That sound is not my favorite now in context. I might just want to take some of that high end of it. Oh, damn, I was in the wrong one. Don't you hate that? Don't you hate when that happens? Doing well, man. Trying to finish all the fine-tuning to the music video today. Yeah! That emoji is supposed to be the elbow cough emoji, but clearly a dab? It's a dab! Oh, man. I'm so glad there are dab emojis. That makes me pretty happy. Yeah, Graham is a excellent videographer, director, filmmaker. He's working on some fun stuff with yours truly, if you didn't catch last time he was around. Very excited to share that with everybody. So, dun, 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 dun. We need that. Why don't you want to work? For now, I'm going to find a different kick for that too. I like that little triple-y thing there, though. I feel like finding some chords before we get to Basstown. Because I want it to feel kind of like vibey. It's definitely going to have some vibe and air to it, but also be just kind of pleasant. Unless it's not like a vote or die kind of vibe. It's more of like you want to do it. It's like a fun feeling. You're going to want to do it. It's really important you do. I think I want to. I know I use it a lot, but I love this. Let's try something new. One of these matrices, actually. I don't have that favorited. Arturia. That's a MIDI Arturia. Yeah, let's get weird with this, friend. And weird it will be. This thing can be a little bit of a mess. Dude sign. Such a dude sign. Well, I hate that. That does nothing for me. Your drill. I can't imagine that's going to be pleasant. That's not horrible. It's a place to start. Vote or don't die. Yeah, let's get pretty on it. And we're going to already throw some compression and a Valhalla on this. I can tell you around where I'm going to want it. It's going to be a plate. Something like that. I was horrible at the end there. Oops. Let's go ahead and get those notes so we can hear them. Where are you, friends? There you are. Get out of here, Valhalla. Let me actually redo this. I can do better chords. Boom. Yeah, that's where it needs to start. Okay, we're gonna move these over. Oh, it's so warm in here already. I'm already regretting not having the air conditioning on. Throw another note in there. It's a little, maybe a little somber. Don't need this bass note, so we can add this. It definitely has video game water vibes. That might be something to do with the sine wave in this thing. I do like video game water vibes. Water temple situations. Find the key to the water temple. I'm doing a lot of writing today because I don't want to keep leaning over all the way to my... This is a very big MIDI keyboard too. It's like a 60, was it 64 key? Is that what they typically are? I didn't mean to do that. That's kind of cool. Maybe we do that for the second one and just get our normal chord going in here. It's a nice little happy accident there. Oh, I feel the bass somewhere though. It's beginning to creep up on me, that meaty bass in my brains. Might need to not rush that third one. It needs to come earlier is what needs to happen. Let's go ahead and just consolidate these. Yeah, it's kind of fun. I might change that chord a little bit. Yeah. That's kind of fun. Before we get into Bass Town, let's mess with the sound a little bit. It's a little water temple-y. I'm in need of a good meaty bass. Need a meaty bass. I kind of like that saw. It still feels a little... a little video gamey, but it's just a little bitier. Is it too bitey? Can I throw that pulse in there in the high end there? It's a little muddy down there. Maybe we double it with something really pretty. Real nice and pretty like something in the Sem. Yes, I know what to do, my friend. I mean, I pretend I do at least, Arturia. We want something sparkly. What's the Celestica? I think this has like a harmony on it. Oops. As I say, that sounds a lot like the last one. I can take some of that weirdness off and make it nice and pretty. It's that chorus, I bet. That's what the melody I have in my head right now. Try to pull it down tempo with. It's kind of a little muddy still, but I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna trust my gut. I think we can mess with this sound actually a little bit more. It's also causing There we go. Yeah. That's kind of fun. Oh, wow. Maybe with some fun reverb on this track as well. That's a little prettier, right? Let's take this down the octave. Forgot to do that. Thanks, Kram and Trip. I'm going to roll every follower needs to have an R in their name so I can roll R's. So if Caitlin comes and joins us, it'll have to be Caitlin. Perhaps we meaty bass. Perhaps we need some deliciously meaty bass. Depending on your diet, whatever you prefer. There's no judgment. Always like to start with this club sub. I might also just dig deeper into some Ableton instruments today. That might be a fun thing to learn a little bit more in depthly while messing around. Instead of going to my go-tos, my safe places. Get a little risky out here. Risk it for the biscuit, as someone I think says. Something like that. Fix some notes. We don't need that note there. Oops. Goodbye. Yeah, we need some like meat sweats vibe. This is not giving me meat sweats. Maybe the drum groove is a little too straightforward. What happens? What happens if we redo it? A little lazier? A little lazier? Oh, where'd you go, friend? Have to fix it a little bit, but maybe it just needs to be a little lazier, a little more feel. It can't be that lazy. Boom, scat. I think it just needs to be a lazy like that. Oopsies. Huh. Also, maybe we need to take this key down a little bit. I should go ahead and just consolidate this whole thing because it's going to get real spicy real fast otherwise. Oops. Take a second to get used to. This might sit better in the bass. Change the kick pattern, but I kind of like that feel. All kinds of weird notes in there, but you get the idea. Huh? Come here, little guy. Is it the cake that's weird? Yep. No, don't need it. Yeah. It's almost like it's reminding me of the like Portlandia intro. What's that band again? What's the band that does that? I should know that. Who does it? Portlandia theme band. Why can't I? This should be an easy thing to find. I'll let you all do the research. I'm not convinced about this part anymore. Some weird things going on with the bass and the kick. Let us marry them. I like that being... rather not rush it. You hear that weird flam? We can add like a soft side chain there just to have those hits kind of blossom out a little bit. Gotta fix those two. I just want to kind of marry all of them. We could take some of them out if we need to. Oops. I mean, just put them in there and take them out if you need. All kinds of weirdness in there. Little flams again. What's up, Ethan? Thanks for joining. Sort of getting our sea legs on this idea. I'm not in love with it yet, but I'm going to commit to it and see if we can see this through a little bit. See a little more action going on. Maybe just a slight... What's one of my go-to shakers? I already have them up. I can maybe mess with that a little. I should... You know what? Do I have my shaker here? I don't know if I have anything here. No. Hold on, y'all. I'm finding a shaker. Okay. What goes great with a meaty base? Perhaps some sesame seeds. Am I right? Perhaps some sesame seeds go super well with a meaty base. Is that anything? Maybe some zinc. Perhaps zinc is better. Can you see that? It's probably blurry. Maybe we just need to caffeinate ourselves with this roasting company. That actually might be the best, and it smells great. Screw it. Let's see if this works. Oh, it's Ableton Préférences. I'm using a different. Oh, weird. I hope I haven't been doubled this whole time. I don't think so. It's getting me. Now I will be doubled. So I'm going to have to turn that off. You like the zinc? Maybe it's the zinc then. You doubled. I am doubled. I'm tripled probably now. How about, is it still doubled? Dang, why is that happening? You know, I figure everything out. Oh, is it coming through? No, it's not coming through. Hello. That was a mistake. Is this doubled now? Well, we're going to have to roll with it for now. It might be the monitoring. Perhaps that fixed it. I'm not sure. Test. Time will tell, my friends. There's just so many windows. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe, okay. I think that should have fixed it if it's still there. I apologize. All right, some zinc. Oops. That was anticlimactic. Last one I think was better. Some latency. I gotta figure that out. Oh no. Am I just on the left ear? I should be stereo here. This is a mono track on Ableton, so it might be processing through OBS as a mono file or as a stereo track on one side. Oh man. Why can't things just be easy? I like this first pass. Just feels the tightest. Oops. Oh no. Man, I don't know what's going on. There's something I'm missing here with the routing. Hello, testing. All I see is that it's coming through the Ableton stream. Oh. Wait a minute. Ah. Now it should be good. Now it should be perfect. No one needs 2 tiny Schwargles. 1 is more than enough. I think I fixed it. It's quite comforting. Well, that's very kind of you to say, I feel like. Man, sorry for all the weirdness, guys. Hopefully this is better. I fixed it. Nice. Yeah. I still might come through on the left side when I record. That I may not be able to mess with today. But as long as I'm not always on your left. Tiny little schmoggles to your left. Sorry, y'all. Gosh, man, that's so frustrating. It's because I'm using a different interface for the stream and a different routing system since I don't have all my gear. So frustrating. I should be back normally now. You know, I'm not. You see, this is my point. I don't know if I'm in love with this Matrix anymore now. If you missed what I was saying before, I was thinking like how sometimes in processes, like the first thing you record is like that's the hook right away, and you're like, oh, this is it. And then you just keep building, building, and going, and going. And other times, it's like every time you add something, it's like, no, that's the closer thing. And I feel like this little experiment so far has been like every time I add something, I like that new thing better than the previous stuff. So sometimes that's just like part of the labor of love. I think we can really slow down that third chord too. Not that slow. Oh my gosh. No. Apparently you can't hear the music now. My dad just texted me. Hi, Dad. Why is that happening now? This is so frustrating. Now you should hear it. Gosh, man. The growing pains of streaming. It's going pretty well, my friend. Thank you for asking. I'm a little frustrated with this this routing issue, but I think we're troubleshooting it now. I also switched to, if anyone else streams, let me know. I switched to Streamlabs as opposed to just using proper OBS. Maybe there's just some weird routing things I'm missing there. If anyone knows, keep me posted. I mean, I'm sort of just in my franticness. Look at this routing right now. It's a total mess. But we're making it work. Oh, man. It's a little too lazy still. Yeah, I'm not in love with this Matrix anymore. I know it's where we started, like our water temple situation. But sometimes you have to move on to a new temple. It's part of growing up. Not that, though. Well, let's not be hasty, actually. I mean, it's got a thing. Trip, thank you so much. That's very kind of you to say. And Xcrow, streaming on PC used XSplit. Yeah, well, if they have a Mac version of the program of the EXE, I'll try it out. I think there's probably a simpler way to route all this stuff, but it's what worked before, so we're trying to make it work here. This might be too goof troop. Too goofy movie. I don't know a lot of these presets. No. That's a lot, but I'm curious. Maybe that could be a thing a part that comes in later. But I think I need to switch to my good old friend El Hoop. Get some of the old reliables going. Like what is high res? No. Bells? I think I've used this one before on stream. Is it still bad? My dad keeps texting me. No, it should be good now. Hi, Father. Everyone say hi to Papa Schmorgel. Graham, you never made it past the water temple? I mean, look, don't get me wrong. It's a hard temple. I'm not saying that you're not a true gamer, but I'm not saying you're not a pro gamer, but these sesame seeds don't want to make a lot of noise. It sounds like that. It sounds a little bit like the Pixar lamp jumping. There's something. There's something. There's something. Bow. Sorry about that. Maybe. Oops, that's not so meaty of a bass. Maybe. Let's record that little melody and see if... Ooh, I should take this off. Let's record that little melody and see if that helps. Yeah, I'm not stoked necessarily on the sesame seeds. Maybe the part we add in later. That's really smart. That's really smart, Trip. Some paper. I have paper towel right here. Don't want to rip our ballots. Perhaps a male will do it. Oh my God, my computer is on fire right now. It is screaming at me. The fan is going. Let's see if this paper could be fun. I'm not feeling the sesame seeds, delicious as they are. Is that anything? That's not a bad one. It's on the way to something, Trip. It's getting there. This is one of those projects where you just kind of keep hitting away at the clay, and then you got a pot out of nowhere. You just build a whole pot. That's how music works. I think I'm adding too much all in at once, right? So it needs to be like every other, even with some of these shaker things. We can sound design this a little better once we get our feel. Ooh, my stomach's going. I'm hungry. What if we did like a little delay on this zinc? I should be labeling these too. Also, it's just funny. Zinc. Male. What was this? Coffee? Was this coffee? Cafefe. First of all, this should be properly gained. Sorry, this is the zinc. Zinc's our main friend. This is the coffee. Cafefe. So what do we add a little delay to our coffee? A sentence I never thought I would say. Bow, bow. Let's do an echo. Maybe too much bass again now. What would be in my head? No, I kind of like that it's driving. Maybe we need to double it. Well, actually, before I do that, before I forget this melody, I'm going to sing that out. What was it? Oh man, I should have done the voicemail. I think it was that. It was just in a different key before. sample myself, maybe reverse little bits of it so it feels chopped. I don't like this part. I can just keep going. Screw it. Yeah, we're gonna fix this whole crazy mess of a melody of a synth part here. For now, that's what we're rolling with. We're rolling with it for now. Can you hear everything still? I'm just afraid everything's going to suck. Yeah, it would remind you of an Andrew Huang video because I am stupidly inspired by him. So it makes sense that I am lifting some tenets from him. So I think the polite way to put it. Well, going to do a quick vocal chain. I think I've had too much coffee and not enough food today. So, like, my OCD is on fire right now. Saturator. All right, some compression. I'm just gonna glue these all together for the sake of just busting this out. I think this can sound a little like sort of telephony too. I don't know why. But it's just working. Maybe because it's phone banking. If we're gonna go with the narrative, someone's phone banking on this part. They can have hard cuts on the edits. Yeah, I got an idea. Oh my, can you hear my stomach growling? That just might be in my headphones. Where's the timing of it? This might be too soon. You all know what I'm trying to go for. I think that's pretty close. I can also probably gain these up a little. I think they're late. That feels better. And then maybe like the 7 or something. I'm gonna just roll with this right now because I think this is gonna be the key to unlocking with the rest of the vibe. This is a little. I'm finding that laziness I kind of want in this vocal part. The chopping together. We're gonna maybe make a little more space in all the parts. Getting closer. I should make that a stab on a different channel, different track. Bomb. I'm hearing stuff in my head, y'all. I'm gonna get it out on paper as soon as possible, but it's beginning to roll. All right, let's get some effects going on this. Loud, dude. All right, we need audio effects. We need also an echo on this. I think we need to get some compression going on that bass. Give it a little more room. I like that we're gonna start carving some room out because there's just already a lot going on again. The percussion kind of sits in this place where it doesn't feel intrusive quite yet, but all like the sort of mid-rangey, low-rangey stuff needs to pick its moments. Side Chan. Let's get a separate kick going for this. I'll just duplicate it. You know what I'll do? Actually, I'm gonna do this trick. Drum rack, record, go. Good enough. Ta-da! Let's go ahead and duplicate that. Shabam, shaboom, shabong. That's what I always say. I've literally always said that. Sorry. Yeah. Let me turn a little of the attack off on the actual bass itself. Just get some of that click out. an extra percussion thing in there, like a dun dun or something like that. Maybe I can find something. Perhaps like some wood. I should record it myself is what I should do. And not use a sample. That's what I should do. That's the true way. What are we going to use? And how does y'all help me find the narrative of why we're going to hit something against itself? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it totally makes sense. You see. E sharp, I mean. Wait, you C sharp? C sharp. I don't know if that's what you mean, but that's what I'm going to do. And there the OCD strikes again. Maybe just for that second half. That's cool. Maybe that's what it is. Like maybe we set even more room for the first half of the phrase, and then the second half of the phrase kind of has like this, like the knob gets turned on, like it's sort of like A and B's it, like it's like space and then like bam. I'll have to do it in practice as opposed to talking about it. Yeah, the keyboard I guarantee is transposed because I changed the key here. Yeah, I think maybe even... Oh, gardeners are going. Here we go. Oh, no, it's a plane. My bad. Maybe it's the opposite. No, I think it just needs to be added something here. I'm almost hearing like a ride cymbal for some reason. That I don't have. Kind of like that layered one. Oh my. Discord just popped. Forgot to pay attention to that too. So many things to think about. Oh, that's a different Discord. Of course it is. All right. Of discourse it is. Let's see if this works. Oops. I'm going to roll with it. I'm beginning to find it, I think. Needs to be like more of like a real like hard transition to that second half. So maybe some extra percussion in there too. Maybe that's where our paper really comes in handy, like a deeper like. I think also maybe another bass part coming in there, a little like more abrasive. Alex, thanks for joining the stream. No worries don't apologize for being late. You hear the cymbal as well. Nice trip. We're on the same page, my dude. Dun, 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 dun. We don't need those that just yet. Yeah, I think those can just be bookend hits, and I can sound design them a little bit more like interestingly. We need like some sort of swell sound. Why am I not hearing you now? This routing will be the death of me. Monitor, missing monitor device. Oh, so maybe y'all heard it and I didn't. Is that what happened? That's probably what happened. Let's see if y'all hear that. You definitely hear that. Also, you hear it from the input. Let's turn that off. All right, you should hear that. Actually, you know what I want to do? It's like a riser that I'll turn into more of a swelly effect. Fireworks makes sense in the patriotic sensibility. I think I'd rather mess with this arcade one. Oopsies. I need to make out a track for this. Yeah, this is truly just like kind of finding itself as we go. I'm not positive about it yet, but we're going to figure it out. So I'm probably going to do something like that, and then like a hard pan. Something like this. It's going to be refined. Set up our reverb bus so I don't keep adding. Ba-bow. Get out of here. We're going to do the Bright Hall. Oops. Do we want to put the sidechain on this as well? Is that going to read? Only time will tell. Might help a little bit. Maybe we'll give it a harder threshold. As we add more stuff, it might help. You see, I keep changing my mind about these synths. Now I like the latest synth better than the last one, than the SEM. Maybe it just needs a nice strong attack. Or it's on Zelipha. Hmm. Caitlin, what's up? Welcome to the hang. The Merca voting theme too. It's going pretty well, Caitlin. Yourself, keeping sane, keeping well. We're not messing with our spooky song today. Hope you'll forgive that. So I think for that part, we need just like a real meaty bass. That's a fun thing I could do. I didn't even mean to do that DJ-like thing. A real meaty bass. Oops. I think, another mini. Give me that bass, please. Nice and loud. Maybe I'll automate that. God, I was in the wrong key there for a second. Oopsies. Oopsie daisies. Could have just written that in, but more fun to play. Don't need these. This is just going to confuse everything. Give me that. Cut off. Half of that. You know, it'd be easier actually if I just do that. It should copy the automation. I think we can go harder on that. Oops. Get out of here. Oops. Shoot. Oh gosh, Graham, you're totally right. Hello, Caitlin. Oh, good. Caitlin. Like she's Scottish. Frosted Flakes, they're Caitlin. Oh, man. I was just saying that everyone's got some R's in the chat, except I was saying even earlier, it's like once Caitlin shows up, we're going to have to find a way to put some R's in there. Oh, man, I'm running out of time. I got to make some headway on this. So what I'm hearing in my head, there needs to be a bigger like shift entirely between these two sides of these sections. So something's got to go, something's got to be added. That multiple times. Weird how a song needs things added and taken away, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. Big change. I think the vocals need to change pretty drastically there as well. Maybe I format them a little bit. I'm not going to get into that just yet because I think we have more to do with these instruments. You know what? Maybe we need like some like a fun arpeggiator just going nuts on us. There's some more percussion stuff we can do too. Maybe I need to like... That's kind of cool. That's closer. I can match something with that too. Maybe this needs to be a little meatier. Probably cut a little of that low out too. Yeah, adding some space might help a lot. You mean for the first part or for the second part? Maybe there's no vocals in that part. Maybe just like a held out chord, like a When you say opens up, you mean like sort of brighter tones or like pull some stuff out of here? Like there's too much going on. Wonder if... I'm not going to pull out the guitar yet, but I had a thought for maybe just some sparkly guitar parts. You know what? There's no present like time. There's no time like present. You know what I'm saying. I don't need to explain my nonsense. Let's get a guitar out. I follow through with the ideas as they pop in my head like a good OCD. It's time to guitar. Can y'all hear my computer fan just going nuts? It's upset with me. Yeah, yeah. Layer some just more like committed vocals. First half perhaps is just like a lot of space, take notes out, chop stuff up. Oh, so apparently I can't, with this universal audio interface, I can't talk to you. I bet I can put it on the second channel. That's what I'll have to do. Bear with me for a sec, y'all. Hello. That should be having my voice back. Is it in here? Yep, should be back. And then so no, I have to pick. Okay, when I'm recording guitar, I can't talk to y'all, so I apologize for that. But think I'm speaking to you through the guitar. Just imagine that. I'm using my notes to talk to you. Fa la 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 la. Don't want to kill your ears. Sorry. All right, well, I'm finding something. Finding a tone. Probably doubled right now. I'm going to guess I'm doubled. All kinds of nonsense going on. That A to E glide with a guitar might sound good mix. Ooh. That's a good point. That's actually a really good point. Goodbye. Something like that is what I'm thinking. Mess with the tone a little bit. How do... All right. Are you Caitlin? Are you asking me if I post music anywhere, or one of the chat members? If you're asking if I post music anywhere, I have everything I've done for Schmorgel and more up on Spotify. My guess is that you're asking someone else, though. Yeah, I figured you meant not me. I'm assuming you know where my stuff is. Testing. That's better. It was quiet, wasn't it? I think kind of like having it like really thread the needle with it being like live samples and feeling very chopped up, like maybe even chopping some of this guitar up or putting it also on the side chain, just so the sparkle all kind of feels like taped, glued together. Getting there. It's a little muddy in there. Just get some of that out. We need like a big sort of like chord strike into that section too. I do not know about Dance Gavin Dance. I will check him out. Like another drum kit, like an 808 or something. Drums. Nah, it doesn't need it. Just a thought. Needs to be a lot bigger. I wonder what it sound like with that sidechain also engaged on this Geeter. Why? Maybe just a little bit, just to clean up those hits a tiny tad. Yeah, good point. Trip said that. Don't really need the kick in there. Maybe I can even add, since it's just going to be high end, I can add a little bit of that reverb in there. Oopsies. What am I doing? Also, maybe I kind of like amp that up a little bit too. You know what's a better way to do this? With the drum. Drum bus. Get that drum on a bus. Get it out of town. I almost buy that. Forrester Music, thanks so much for hanging out. I am streaming the audio from Ableton through a program called Loopback. It is horribly routed at the moment, as we have discovered throughout the whole stream. I've done a lot of weird things here to make it weird, but I will fix it later. Yeah, I send Loopback through OBS, through Streamlabs OBS, and then separate audio channel through OBS as well. That's basically the real short answer to that question. Okay, so let's get a little, we need to maybe like get some groove first. I wonder maybe. Something I'm going to try in my head. Just trying to get some form down here. What if, like, right off the top, we just heard a little groove? Oops. What did I do wrong? Oh, right. Wow, I really messed that up. So what I want to do is move everything over. I don't know how that happened. Maybe I don't have the guitar in yet. Maybe I can do like a Just get a little teaser to that. Scrum. Filter. Please. Yeah. Let's give it a shot. So it's a little, the transitions are a little sloppy, but I think we're getting to a sense of a progression here. It's one of my favorites of yours so far. Oh, it's one of your favorites? That's nice of you to say. I feel like this has been going very slowly, this idea. So that's awesome. Yeah, it works. It took me definitely some troubleshooting. It actually, just setting up OBS entirely took like a whole day for me, but there's some great YouTube tutorials, better than I could explain. But once you get the routing right, it's just like not touching it, keeping it there. Yeah, good idea. Warping, I think like sort of leaning into the vocals, having this sampley, retaped kind of quality is a good idea. Mentioned earlier. I think this could also sound like it's a little filtered out. I wonder too, maybe like a phaser? I did look in the Wolf compressor. I've put it in my like checkout line multiple times and haven't pulled the trigger. Some other things I'm saving up for and I keep having to stay my hand, but I do really want to invest in some more fun compression and like getting that lo-fi effect, like the RC20, the Wolf compressor, the vinyl warp or whatever from what's it called? You know, the company. It's like a vinyl warp thing from Isotope. Isotope is the company. Maybe we do like a little. Now we're getting into like sort of conceptual mixing now, but I don't care. Do you care? I didn't think so. turn it off. Boom. I wonder if this needs a compressor too. Not this one. Something there. Something there. It's still missing that glue. It's still missing that thing. Because it's funny, because I think that these parts still feel like they need better transitions, though they're not dichotomous enough. It's a catch-22. You have the vinyl warp from iZotope? Yeah, I think that one's actually... I think I remember seeing that is actually free, or one of the versions is free, so I should just go get it anyway. So let me try and get a little bright ARPy stab for this one section. Where be you sound? That's a horrible preset. Blue Spirit, have I used that before? No, I don't like that. This is normal electric keys. I use this high a lot, but I don't think I want to use it again. Marimba. Maybe we can mess with that a little bit. Let's get that. Huh. I need to open that up a little bit. Using my left hand for a mouse right now. I am not ambidextrous. Ambidextrous? Let's sync it. I think maybe it needs to be a bigger chord. Just gonna get it down and then I'll mess with it. Got it eventually. I need to move this keyboard. That's so many things in this LA setup I need to fix. So I have to be really on that, locked on that grid there for ARP. Almost there. Almost to what's in my head. Maybe I don't need these other keys parts if I'm gonna roll with this. Because maybe I can just get a bigger downbeat and some low end stuff. To be honest with you, I am unsure. I think I changed something in. It actually should be fixed now. I think I changed it back. Yeah, it should be standard now. Yeah, my normal keyboard is telling me that everything's lined up. The original key. I went from C down to now we're in. What are we in? No, we're in C now. No. I think we're in A now. That can just be freaking huge, man. Delay. That sounds like the beginning of a Mario Kart level. Something there. Some grain delay. A would be correct. Thank you. Oops. I should save this. I should save this project. Oh, man. Have I just been off of my good habits today? All these things are labeled horribly. I'm not saving. Come on, kids. That's all like some work. All right. Smorgle stuff. We're going to throw this in. I'm going to do this over here. I'm going to throw this into my streams folder. We're calling this Vote Idea 1. Thank you, Ableton, for warning me. These should feel bigger too. Almost something. Oops. And then it's like. It's a melody in my head, at least. We can sort of take kind so much just sort of come down there. Hello, testing. Am I coming in here? Channel 2 now. Channel 2. Too much to know. Could have gone everything. Something like that. Too much to know. Could have gone everything. Woo! It's not recording. That's why. Huh. There's some sort of sample there. I'm just literally throwing down anything just to keep ideas. But after we get so bright and everything, we should just really trust in. I'll maybe find a better bass sound, but we should trust in kind of keeping things stripped down. Caitlin asked, "What did I do? What'd you ask?" Oh man, why did I start streaming? Wiki, exactly right, Caitlin. I started streaming because I've been curious about it for a long time. I actually wanted to try streaming before I even started YouTube videos, but I didn't have the ability to at the time. And so after committing to YouTube stuff, I was like, oh, I'll do streaming, and never ever committed to trying it. And what put me over the edge this year was that just between trying to actually really finish songs, which is something I did not do very well for the first half of the year, really get songs finished. I kept like moving on to video ideas or just trying to flesh things out. I thought a good way to sort of stay connected with the audience I've grown is to maybe try building some streaming. And obviously it is like a baby fraction of people who come to see these streams compared to the videos. But I think if I get better at it and keep at it and maybe just sort of get a schedule going, I think maybe this could be a replacement for a week's video and do like maybe 2 videos a month and some streaming or something that looks like that. It just is a more feasible way to keep my other real work afloat and finish songs, which is the most important thing. And I can sort of work on songs on the streams as opposed to trying to get a creative idea out on a video and edit it I edit things for so long because I'm not great at editing. And it just takes me so long. So it just, more than anything, it was a time saver. And I think that there's more direct communication through streaming that I love the streamers that I watch, whether that be like music makers or video game people. I just think it's a cool medium. I'm glad that y'all have been sticking around. The people who keep coming back, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it because you're really watching the growing pains in process. Today being a clear example of that. But once I start getting moving, I have a new intro that I actually hired someone to do, and I'm going to get some custom overlays and stuff. I might hop over to Twitch some more as well, but I'm excited to sort of get this rolling some more. If that tracks and if I made a sentence there. It's a lot going on. It back up there. They're spooky. Yeah, somehow this wound up turning into a song. I didn't mean it to be a song. This might not be the end-all, be-all of the video I'm trying to produce for next week. Which, by the way, y'all, I have a really fun thing that I'm still working on. I postponed the creative video, as I mentioned in my last Ableton versus Logic video. There's some stuff through sampling I did in my backyard and stuff that I think this crew will like a lot. I promise that'll be done soon. Yeah, Forrester Music. Get on stream. Start making your own stuff. Just got to do it. I don't know what the lyrics would be about this. I mean, I like to keep lyrics fairly personal and sort of smaller scope these days. When I was younger, I used to write like the stars and like the universe is crazy. But writing songs that are deliberately political have never been something I've been good at. But I do want to sort of honor the spirit of why we're doing this. So yes, if you can register to vote in the United States, I really encourage you to do so. Those of you watching from afar, like in Denmark and otherwise, can see it's a real shit show over here. So please register to vote if you haven't. I'm actually going to leave at the body of this video afterward all the dates where voter registration's closed for absentee ballots and for voting early. California's coming up. I think for registering early, it's already today, and then by the 3rd or 4th of October. But I'll keep all that information in the bottom if people are interested. So like the DNA of this idea, I think is cool. It's very Frankenstein right now, maybe partly by design, but it just needs that glue. I don't know if the part there is the glue yet. Maybe that's why it needs to be a song. Some vocals can help us get there. Because I kind of dig the general tonality of this. Kind of slinky. Probably do some better shaker sounds too. Alrighty. Y'all, I'm probably going to have to wrap up sooner than later. I'm sorry this is so short. Real fast, I'm just going to show you a little bit of the other tune I'm working on that I'm finishing mixing right now. And going to put out the first Tuesday of October, most likely. Where is it? This one. Just gonna give you a little sneak peek of this because I'm really stoked about it, and I haven't listened to it in a second. I think it's 90% samples in this thing. And then if you have any other questions or anything you want to talk about before I hop on out of here, share away. Oh, this is gonna take a second to load because there's video attached to it. Let's see if my computer explodes, shall we? Yeah, it already has Schmorgel vibes. I think I might commit to it. I'm definitely going to sing that top line too, Trip. Your ideas were great today. I really appreciate it. So most of the drums, I believe, are exclusively me stomping, hitting things. It has very falling forward vibes because it's all sort of like fairly unprocessed samples. I'm keeping a lot of these things, like other than pitching and sort of stretching and nudging a little bit, I'm keeping most of the samples fairly intact. I think I could show you actually in one of these tracks. That's like all. I don't have the video. How do I view second window? There's a way to show the video with it. Oh well, I shouldn't spoil much anyway. It's gonna be like the whole video anyway. But I love how sparkly the main part of this turned out. Lets you hear a little bit of the beginning. It's like sprinklers happening in there. Leaves. The bells are chimes in the backyard. Gate. Very sparkly. Obviously, guitar is not in nature. Anyway, just a little taste of that. I think it's definitely going to be this cruise vibe for sure. I sang pretty much everything. I just got to comp a few things together and mix it and then do the final video. It's very layered. It's very like sort of sparkly, jungly, which I'm very excited about. All right, any thoughts? Last thoughts? Last comments? Also curious, especially for y'all core group who keep coming back, is this Saturday, do weekends work better for people to show up? Or I was thinking about maybe moving them to Tuesdays since that's typically my video day, but I'd rather have y'all here, and I'm flexible. So do weekends feel better for all of you returning friends, or would Tuesdays be feasible? Sorry. Oopsies. Yeah, weekends. I think weekends tend to be best, even during strange pandemic hours. That might be best too, because usually on Tuesdays, after I get the video up, I don't want to even look at a computer anymore. It's always such a crunch. Let's get some background schmorgly stuff. Vids. Assets. Go with any day. Your sleep schedule, you need to fix it. Yeah, I know. It's all kind of weird. What is sleep anymore, y'all? I think one thing about like sort of getting into these streams and trying to get these videos a little bit more creative and done is that I've developed the habit of working better in the evenings. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. I'll just wind up going all night and then being so wired that when I try to go to bed, it's not going to happen. I guess that's the blessing with having more time, or one of the few curses of having a lot more time is you don't always manage it well. Yeah, I think there's a way for me to fix the stream delay. It could also be because I'm in LA and the internet connection I have here is a lot less reliable. But also, I think I'm sure there's some settings in the YouTube stream preferences that I can cut some of that delay out. There's naturally going to be a little bit of delay. So glad you enjoy the process, and it's not just fully indulgent for me. I love sharing it. It's so much more fun to work on stuff and talk to people. I'm used to being by my lonesome. So I'm probably going to start streaming a lot more in general. The longer, more sort of serious ones that I've been doing are going to be here on YouTube, but I do want to try and start getting some people over on Twitch as well. So if y'all don't mind and have access to it, depending on where you are, I'm going to try and get some of those over there as well. Y'all, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry I was so short this time. Caitlin, Trip, X-Crow, Graham, if you're still around. Inonia. I think I'm saying that. Maybe I'm saying that right. Forester Music. Get your own stream going, friend. Make music every day, like Andrew says. And everyone else who's been hanging out. Tor, if you're still here. Already followed. Thank you, Caitlin. So sweet. Thank you so much. Heck yeah. I'm going to get on there a lot more too. Anyway, y'all, please be well. Take care of each other. Vote if you can. And I'll see you soon. Keep you posted on all the video stuff. I think you're going to like the few I'm working on. Take it easy. Be safe. Be good. Peace. Oh, yes. Hold on. I'm coming back. Discord. Let me share the Discord with y'all right now. Let me just do that before I log off. So Discord I had behind a Patreon wall, which I think Tor just signed up for today, and I really appreciate that, Tor. I'm going to give everyone in Patreon a discount, and also I'm going to lower the prices and also give more for those tiers, because I think that Discord should be free for everybody. There's no sense to put it behind a paywall now. So let me get that for everybody before I go. Wrong thing. There's me looking at some Hollow Knight walkthroughs because I can't find a certain badge. Where am I? What am I looking for? Here we go. Here it is. How do I share my Discord? I'm so new to all this. It might be over. How do I do this? Hold up. Bear with me, y'all. I'll start Chrysanthemum over again while I figure this out. Let's click the server name of the drop menu. Select invite people. Oh, it's right there in front of my face. Dear Lord. All right, here it comes. It was right there. Boom. There it is. Get on in this thing. I will reimburse the few Patreon members I have and give them something special. And we can start this Discord up. I'll probably just spend 90% of my time with this thing open and just in here while I'm working, and we can all hang. Anyone who wants to share music in here, I think that's a great opportunity to do that. We can maybe do. I've seen other people like Bad Snacks and Dear Evergreen do some like group feedback stuff. I think there's. I wonder if I even have constructive feedback. I think I have a channel there. Also, if you want to be a moderator, let me know if that's interesting to you. I don't think we're going to need it because there's probably not going to be so many people to begin with. But yeah, share what you want. Share anything. Let me know if you want any particular tabs or particular sort of discussion points. But I would just keep this rolling, and we can all hang in here, stream or no stream. All right. Should be good. I've got to eat something and then get to my other work. So everyone, be well, be good, stay safe, and vote, and love your neighbor. Unless your neighbor's a jerk, then who cares? All right. Later, everybody. See you all later.